Guys, it's time for Breakthrough with Coach Lew. Coming to you live from Accelerate Life University, XLR8Life.com. Coach Lew will help you break through anything that's stopping you. Are you ready to get the motivation, the energy, the life, and all the success you really want and deserve? With no further ado, here's Coach Lew.
Good morning, guys, and an awesome Monday morning to you. Welcome back to Breakthrough with Lew, and we are going to do part 2 of surviving the holidays. You know, last week we did the show, and I was excited about it, and I'm thinking, this is really important to make sure that you get the most out of your holidays. You don't spend Christmas sick in bed. You don't wake up New Year's feeling like crap going into a fresh new year. You really can skate through this and enjoy it, right? And I thought, wow, everybody's got it. I'm sure that, we went over the 5 hacks. I'm sure everybody's going to follow up. And then I'm like, wait a minute, get real, coach. How easy is it to go to a motivational event, read a book, watch a show, and go, wow, I got it. I'm going to do this. This is so exciting. And and you end up not doing crap. You don't follow any of it because by the next day, 100 things have happened with your kids, your job, your spouse. You're getting bombarded with news and you got to get Christmas presents bought and holiday gifts and cards out. And what did Coach say yesterday? Right? I mean, honestly, I can't blame you. I get in the same mode. It is so funny because I got a little story for you. The other day, we've been short one assistant because, pretty much part of our organization runs 7 days a week. And, I quickly found out, not that long ago, I really need an assistant. Jen handles her sides of the company. I handle what I do. But there's that missing link in between that doesn't allow us to get any time off or get any downtime or always feeling like we're playing catch up or doing some of these things that we shouldn't be doing. And it's not that we're above doing them by any means. Shit, I go to the dump once a week and the scrapyard and stuff like that. I mean, I'm not afraid to work. Nor is she. She's running the crews and everything else. But there's the things that you need to be able to work on in growing a company or taking care of your family or in your career or whatever it is or school that they fall through the cracks. So I was like, the personal assistant or, business assistant position is created. So cool thing is, long story short, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm not coming to you to talk about that, although it wouldn't be a bad idea, even if you're a homemaker, to have an assistant one day a week to help you with stuff. But we'll talk about that in a minute in stress reduction. But the point is we finally got, we had 2 girls working. We are down to 1, and she's pretty much our weekend girl. And she is absolutely amazing. But there's other 5 days of the week. So, go through the hiring process, finally find somebody great. Our star girl's training her. And, she's walking and we're walking around and we're going over some things. And Mari says to our new girl, Sarah, she goes, it's our job to be his brain. And I was like, wow, what a concept that is. Because that just brought back what I was just telling you a second ago, that you get a great idea. You hear something useful. You go, hey, I'm going to do that. And boom, something comes at you. Another thing comes at you. It's like, boof, boof, boof. And you're like, you don't even remember what that idea was. It's not like you sit there and go, oh, I forgot, or beat yourself up over it. It's gone. It's back here somewhere, but it's lost because you didn't take an immediate action. You didn't follow up on it, and you didn't hear it twice. So that's what I'm back here to tell you today. So, but the point is they get it, and that's why they're so valuable to me, and that's why everything that you can learn and really implement in life is so valuable, because I'll come up with an idea or something that needs to be handled, and in 2 minutes it's gone because 10 other things have come at me. So this is why I'm back to talk to you part 2 of surviving the holidays, because it's a week later. And some of you out here that listen to us, you're sick right now. You got sick. You went to one too many office parties. You're stressed out. Amazon didn't deliver the right package for your spouse, and now you got to return it, and it's not going to make it by Christmas. Okay, it's not going to be the end of the world, but it does piss you off. Okay, but sometimes it feels like it's the end of the world, or something didn't go quite right, and you got stressed out, so you had a drink when you got home because you're just so, oh my God, I need to unwind, and then you had another drink, and then you wake up with a hangover, and you're drinking too much coffee and sugar to get going the next day, or eating an omelet and a big butt breakfast with lots of bread to soak up the alcohol. Come on, we've all been there. We've all done that at one point in life. But then you end up sick. And that's what we're trying to avoid here, is ending up sick during your holidays. You want to enjoy this. This is getting real dear to me, because this year, we got a jump start on it. We got the Christmas tree up early. We got the house decorated, and a few lights missing still outside that need to go up. But we're getting a little bit of that enjoyment time. We actually, we had an extra auction yesterday, a specialty auction with cool stuff like musical equipment and that. And it was really awesome, and it went over really well. But it was a Sunday afternoon. Our day off was gone. But we got to get home and have a little meal together and enjoy sitting in our formal dining room, which we rarely ever use. And it's so cool. And put on the Christmas tree and some music. And I was like, even if it was just an hour or two of the day, it was like, this is enjoying it. Now, if I was all stressed out from the day and I'd come home and eaten a really bad meal and had to have some beers to calm down and settle down and go out back and have a cigarette after dinner, do you think I'd really be enjoying this? Or do you think by now I would just feel like I'm drained to death? I have energy. We work many, many, many hours between what we do. We have an auction business. We have a fitness center. We do training, coaching. We do the shows. We do the, we're working on our flagship, which Heals is going to be released by January 1, the full bore course. It is so amazing. But it all takes time. It all takes effort and energy. Do you think I get up and get going on a Monday morning and go, wow, I feel great, with a slamming headache and a hangover? It's bad enough I have a slamming headache some mornings anyway, like after auction nights that are extra long. I wake up with a little bit of a headache in the morning sometimes. But it would be worse if I came home and drank beer afterwards, or, ate a big meal at midnight at night and then tried to go to sleep, or was eating candies, cakes, and coffees all day long to keep going. All right. So you see where I'm going with this. That makes a difference, guys. So I'm going to share some hacks with you again today. I'm going to go over them, and we're going to talk about this. Would you really like to make it through this holiday season without getting sick, without being stressed out, and not feeling like you're in a daze? Actually feel energetic and enjoy it and have some happiness. Now, it's not a stressful, crappy time of year. This is an amazing time of year. This is the first Christmas or whatever holidays you're celebrating right now that we've actually been around people more. We've actually gotten festive again. The past few years have been a little rough on people, if not very rough. Okay? And there are people still going through traumas and stuff like that right now. I have friends that are going through horrific family traumas and issues, and my heart goes out to them. But most of us are having more of an enjoyable holiday season this year. We're able, thank God we live where we live, but I mean, in some places they're still, locked down and all that crap. But, most people have, most government entities have, people have said enough. We're not going to walk around in masks and headgear and wear plastic bags on our body and, lock our doors and sit in the house and look at our spouse with a mask on our face and all that crap. Most people are over that. Now, if you're immune compromised and you need to wear a mask, wear a mask. Okay, that's your choice, not my choice to make for you. But I am saying that, people are getting out and doing stuff. I'm seeing music again, and concerts and gatherings. And the world's not dying, folks. But what was dying was our spirit and our heart and our emotions. Suicide was up so much over the past couple of years. If you got relatives that are shut in, older, any of that, or friends, go visit these people. Reach out to them. Maybe they're afraid to have you come in. Even within our own family, we got people that are panicked. Oh my God, you can't go around mom or dad or grandma or grandpa. You could get them sick. And then I've got friends that have lost family members over the past couple of years, and they didn't go around them in the nursing home because they could have gotten them sick. So they died of a broken heart instead, or whatever. I'm just saying this is the year to enjoy it, but you got to do it with energy and health. You've got to be healthy, and you've got to stay away from getting sick to be able to enjoy this year. And you don't want to get sick and then go to grandma and grandpa's on Christmas and get them sick. Come on. Have a little compassion around here. Think of somebody outside of yourself. No, but seriously, you got to think of yourself first. Take care of you, you can take care of yours. And I know I'm a little sarcastic at times, but the past 2 years should have been an eye-opener to everybody that, number one, life is short. Number two, people need interaction with each other. You need to be loved, and you need hugs, and you can't, just talk on a screen and go, I'm giving you a virtual hug. It's better than nothing, okay? It's better than being shut in alone, totally. But people still need a hug once in a while, folks. Your kids still need affection. Your elder parents still need affection. They still need a hug, especially elderly parents. Think about it. They were so used to nurturing you and nurturing their grandkids. And if you take that away, their emotions implode. They feel, what's my value to be here? And so I'm encouraging it as a little offshoot, but make sure you're reaching out to people you haven't reached out to. Make sure that, somebody's not alone during the holidays. Make sure that people know they're loved. But the cool thing is, my original point to that is we're getting out and mobile and stuff. So this should be your best Christmas ever, or at least your best Christmas and holidays. Again, whatever you celebrate, I'm respectful of that. I say Christmas because that's what I celebrate. But whatever you want to celebrate it. Especially if it's most religions, guys, and most spiritual things are based on love and kindness and giving and stuff like that. So I'm not going to judge you, and nor should anybody else. Please don't judge me either. That's all I ask. But no, seriously, if you have energy and you're feeling well, you're going to brighten this whole season for everybody else. And this is important. So I do have the hacks, and I want to share them with you. And we all know these families and people that are sick all the damn time, and they don't understand why, and they're missing work and that, but yet they got a can of soda and a bag of chips all day long, and that's what they live on. And they got to go out and smoke, and and they got to don't miss this office party, and got to have a couple beers at the end of the day to wind down, or a couple shots, and it's the same people over and over. They're sick all the damn time, and their kids are sick, and they eat on the sad diet, standard American diet. Eat your breads, eat your grains, eat your chips, eat your, cook your food, and all this stuff that makes you sick. It's simple. You look at it. People on the standard American diet, they're sad, they're depressed, and they don't feel good most of the time. People that eat clean, exercise regularly, take care of their bodies, generally are healthier, happier people. Okay? So 5 quick hacks, like we talked about last week. Staying hydrated is super important. That helps your body stay clean. Drink a clean alkaline water. Okay? And in the morning, I'm going to give you a hack here. I get up and I drink freshly squeezed celery juice. Not every single day. It's probably 4 or 5 days out of the week, because of the fact that it's only good for about 2 to 3 days when you juice it. So I got to keep it, and sometimes there's a day and two in between there that I don't get up earlier and juice for the next few days. So 4 or 5 times a week, I get up first thing, have a big old glass of celery juice. This detoxes the liver. And I'm not coming to you as a doctor to tell you, oh, this is medical advice, This isn't FDA approved, guys. You know the drill. It detoxes the liver. During the night, the liver pulls out the toxins from your blood and all the garbage it's supposed to. And this is like taking the garbage out to the street in the morning. Okay, if your garbage pickup's at 8 a.m., good chance you need to get that first thing you need to get the garbage out when you go in the morning, right? So eating clean in the first place is going to help because your garbage isn't going to be as acidic and ashy and dirty. Let's face it, if you throw away a bunch of paper and stuff like that in your garbage can, and maybe a few veggies and stuff like that, and your garbage probably isn't going to stink that bad. If you throw away, rotted meat and sludge, and you even throw your poop in your garbage can, your garbage is going to stink. You're going to really want to get it out of the house, right? Now, I know I'm using disgusting, nasty examples, but I'm just giving you that how your body's going to be. If your body's clean inside, it's not going to stink. Okay, if somebody stinks, either they don't bathe or it's what they're putting in their bodies and they're not getting this stuff out. Okay, so if somebody really stinks like a garbage can, their farts stink real bad, and everybody's does at one point, or their breath is real bad, or their body odor is real bad, if you looked at what they're eating, you would probably get a clue why this stuff is so bad. Okay, so in the third hack is to avoid sugar and alcohol. Guys, I don't know how else to tell you. If you drink alcohol or you drink one of these sugary, Starbucks drinks, your immune system's compromised by 50%, up to 50%, sometimes more, for up to 5 hours. So if you cut your immune system in half, then you go shopping at the mall and you're stressed out because these people got these screaming kids that are running into you and they're unruly and somebody just coughed in your face. And do you think that's a recipe for catching something? Now, if you go to the mall and go shopping and you go in and you've eaten a healthy breakfast and your body's clean and you've exercised and everything else, and you're not going to stress about it, you kind of look and go, thank God I'm not them. Do you think that your immune system being up around 90% is going to help this situation? I would venture to roll the dice and say yes. All right, staying active is important. Why? Because it makes you look good, right? Well, yeah, that's a side effect. Staying active keeps your blood flow, your oxygen flow, your breathing doing what it's supposed to do. Speaking of which, I needed to take a breath there. No, seriously. But the other thing is it moves, especially cardio exercise, moves your lymphatic system, which is the sewer drainage of your body. Okay. So if your lymphatic system doesn't move, because it's not like your blood system, your blood, or like your cardiac system, your blood moves from the pump, your heart, ba-boom, 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 it shoves it through. Your lymphatic system has no pump. So deep diaphragmatic breathing, like it kind of creates a suction, which moves the lymph system. But also cardio exercise and rebounding, bouncing on a rebounder, moves that lymphatic system so it can get drained out and come out and be gotten rid of through your poop, your pee, and everything else, and your sweat. Don't forget, your skin is a major eliminatory organ. I think I pronounced that right. And also your breath. When you exhale, you are also exhaling toxins and getting rid of this stuff. Okay, so number one, if you stink, you're off. Your body is off. Doesn't mean you never smell or have a body odor, okay? Or you never fart and go, "Ooh, God, was that me?" It just means as a norm, if you are very smelly, something's wrong on the inside, okay? And then number 5 is stress and stress management and relief during this time of year. You want to not only manage your stress, but there is going to be stress, so you're going to want to relieve the stress. What's good for stress relief? A massage, meditation, prayer, go sit in a hot sauna, go for a walk in the woods, a run in the woods, go laugh your guts out. You might not be able to go sit and watch a whole funny movie, but you always have this stuff in your pocket. Tune into YouTube and watch the news bloopers or the naughty news bloopers. You want to laugh? Oh my God, if I get in a bad mood, I turn on the YouTube naughty news bloopers for about 5 or 10 minutes and I'm giggling my butt off. Don't know where that came from, guys. Probably because we haven't had a day off this week. We committed to that, having a day off for a while, but this week was special. We had a specially extra auction. So it was okay, though. It was really fun, and that was enjoyable. But the stress relief, you know what else is good stress relief? And this is, cover the kids' ears, sex. Having a good physical relationship with your spouse is major, one of the best stress reliefs in the world. Now, that's not only emotional. There's a big physiological response that happens during that releases all kinds of hormones and all kinds of really feel-good hormones. So, sometimes people are together a long time and they kind of like, it's your mom and dad rather than your, husband and wife or boyfriend and girlfriend, whatever but try getting back to the basics there. That is one of the best stress reliefs in the world. There's no downside to that, to having a great, physical relationship with your spouse. Okay, I call it like it is. And some people are cringing because they're like, oh, it's been weeks or months because they have things going on and every excuse in the book. When in all reality, if you went back down this 5 quick hacks, you stayed more hydrated, you would have more energy, you wouldn't be as cranky, you wouldn't be as tired. If you eat clean, you'll have more energy and you'll look better. And if you eat clean, you smell better. And if you avoid sugar and alcohol, you avoid attitudes and mood spikes. And frankly, alcohol isn't, all that good for the physical response of the bodies anyway. And if you stay active, your body is better and more physically responsive. And if you're not stressed out all the time, do you think you're going to have a better relationship with your spouse? And you're going, I thought we were talking about getting through the holidays without getting sick. Well, we are. But also, we're going to talk a little bit about, the holidays aren't that great if you and your spouse aren't on the same page. If you're not, enjoying each other, if you're not having fun, if you're not doing the things that happy couples do, you're just going through the motions of the holidays or life in general. Just go through the motions, guys. Enjoy what you do. Enjoy your spouse. Enjoy your families. Enjoy your workplace. Enjoy the holidays. It's okay. Oftentimes people think that enjoying means being lazy. That if you're going through life enjoying it, you're a slacker or this or that. Working, having a great relationship, having a great body, it requires effort, but it doesn't mean you can't enjoy it. Sometimes people, especially in this day and age, equate effort with misery and equate laziness or kicked back with happiness. And that's not the truth, because effort can be really fun. And being too lax can be really bad because you have no self-worth. See, this is all stuff, you can put this all to use. Take what you like from the show this morning, discard what you don't like, take something that's useful, put it to use for you today. This is why, there was a story years ago, and it's funny, there was a preacher that was, he was an elder in the church and a leader. And, and he started like 4 weeks in a row, gave the same sermon over and over again. And they were getting a little nervous. The dude's old. And one of the elders pulled him aside. A couple of them got together and they were like, Pastor, are you aware that your last 4 sermons have been very similar? And they said, well, no, to be honest, Pastor, they have been exactly the same. They were thinking he forgot what he taught the last week. And he was like, oh, I'm so glad you finally noticed after 4 weeks. He said, I will keep giving the same sermon until you guys start practicing what I'm preaching. So, moral of the story there is practice what you're preaching to yourself. If you say, oh, that's a great idea. Man, Coach has got a great idea. I'm going to do this. Do it. You can talk about what a great idea I have. And I get this all the time. People will catch me in public and say, yeah, man, you gave me this great idea. And I'm like, where are you at with it? Well, I've been thinking of, It's useless then. A great idea is just that, a great idea. And what other people tell me, and randomly, and it's always the person you don't expect that actually watches or listens or takes, action. And they're, you said this and I did this, and oh my God, it turned my life around. And I stand there and go, wow, that wouldn't have been the person I would have thought that I was reaching, but I don't care. I'm trying to reach whoever needs this. And then I go, always get oh, that was great show, great idea, great this. And then I get see the people in the same position week after month after year. And then I see one person, I say one thing, and they take a major action, and boom, it all turns around. And I go, many think I have good ideas. A few take action on my good ideas. These people go way ahead. These people just have a little more knowledge. So this is what I'm trying to instill in you. Don't only come and get some knowledge. Go take action. Live your life. Live this holiday season out of the days. Clear the haze, clear the days out of your ways. Hey, that rhymes. Clear the haze, clear the days, clear the haze and days out of your ways. But seriously, do that and take a step forward in life and enjoy it. Guys, you can enjoy work, okay? Just because something's fun doesn't mean it's not productive. Just because something's productive doesn't mean it's not fun. It's the same thing with food. Just because it tastes good doesn't make it something you should eat. Just because it tastes bad doesn't make it health food. It can taste good and be good for you. Make those choices. Make the choices that are the best choices at any given time. So I am going to have some major announcements on the Heals Reveal, the revised course, and it is amazing. It's long and loaded with information. And our new You in 22 challenge we're going to be doing. All this stuff is coming up. So stay tuned. Visit xlr8life.com. That's XLR, the number 8, LIFE.com. Get signed up for our blog. We've got a private blog on there. It doesn't cost you anything. Just put in your email address, create an account, and you'll be able to access all of these encore replays. And it's still that portion of the site's under construction, so there's only a few up on there. And you'll also get some cool resources that aren't just generally available to the public. Yeah, and we have some great courses coming up. We do have our Heals course is almost done. The revised total Bremo Heals course. I'm proud of this one. All right, guys, live with faith, energy, passion. Always, and I mean always, always, always live your dreams, guys, because, we're here one time. So let's get this moving, rocking and rolling. Live with faith, energy, passion. Always live your dreams. It's Coach Lew signing off. That was funny. That was not funny. We signing up, guys.
Ready to take it to the next level? Tune in to xlr8life.com for our live shows, encore presentations, life-changing courses, and live coaching with Coach Lew himself. As Coach Lew always says, live with faith, energy, love, passion, and always live your dream.